guys, welcome back. So today is Tuesday. Oh my god, what day is it? Today is Tuesday, May 12th. It was day 17 of running. Felt pretty good. It didn't have a ton of pain in my legs this time, which was awesome. I have a lot of work to do today, but first, one of my villagers moved out. I need to go villager hunting for a new person. I have several that I have in mind that I kind of want, so hopefully we get someone good. And obviously this is the top priority today, not the actual schoolwork that's building and going to crush me in a couple days. Yeah.
I wish I could record my screen, but first up is Kid. I don't really like him.
I know a lot of people like this guy, but I already have a chicken, so we're gonna pass on Nox. Absolutely not.
I actually really like Lolly, but I feel like her design is just a little bit boring for a cat. If I was gonna take a cat, I would probably take either Raymond, obviously, or Anka, or maybe Kiki, just because Miyazaki things. So I think I'm gonna pass on Lolly, even though I think she's really cute. And of course, I ran out of Nook Miles tickets, so now we need to buy more, which takes forever. This is literally the third time I've gotten this dumb blue hippo thing. And the other two times I got her twice in a row. I hate her. No. Yes! I love Zell!
Listen to him talk! And he has a sick house. I'm so excited. I finally get my deer villager. I love the deer.
Now we can finally start work.
In case you guys are wondering who my favorite Animal Crossing villagers are, these are them. I would be happy with any combination of these villagers. I really like them all. These are the people that I would ideally like to have. I already have Audie and I just got Zell, as you saw. I'm a big fan of like the male deer villagers like Zell and Beau and Eric. There are a couple cats that I like, namely Kiki and Marshall, and then I also really love Rosie because she was in my very first Animal Crossing town ever and we were best friends, so I have sentimental value even if her design isn't incredible. I love her a lot. I really love Lucky. I passed him up for Audie last time and I honestly kind of regret that decision a little bit, but it's okay, I can still look for him. Oh, I forgot about Anka. Anka is my favorite cat by far. She is sick. I love her. I also really love Coco. I don't know why I like that it looks like she's wearing like a coconut on her head or something. She's so cute. I'm not a huge fan of the penguin, hamster, or squirrel villagers, but there are one from each category that I specifically love. So Hopper's really cool. He has a fun design. Clay, what is he wearing? Love him. Look at those little turquoise ears. And Tasha is really cute. I'm really drawn to her blue eyeliner. I think her design is really fun. Obviously, Drago and Julian. Who doesn't love those villagers? I also really like Avery. I haven't seen many people talk about Avery and I don't really know why. I think Avery's really interesting rune looking design is super cool. Not a big fan of dog villagers other than Lucky, like I said. I love Leopold. Old dad professor vibes. Amazing, wonderful. I also really love Julia, even though she's an ostrich. The peacock design is just so cute. I love horses. I feel like a lot of them are kind of the same and not super interesting. So Savannah and Julian are super cool. They have really unique designs and I think I just love Savannah's personality. Did I talk about Beau? Beau is my favorite villager of all time. Even though I don't think his design is necessarily the most unique, he's an antelope even though he's a deer villager. But his personality is just lovely. He's another one that I had in an old Animal Crossing town and I'm just absolutely in love with him. Yeah, these are all the villagers that I would be happy if any combination of these guys were in my town, and I think that's it. Before I get started with work, I wanted to really quickly talk about my thoughts on the leggings that I wore on my run this morning. So this morning I wore the Pace Rival crop in the dark red color. I gotta be honest, I think I like the Luxtreme fabric for running more than the New Lux, which is the fabric that the Fast and Freeze are in. They feel a little bit thicker and a little bit more compressive, which I think is nice. The reason that I don't wear my Wonder Under Luxtreme leggings for running is because they don't have any kind of pockets or anything. They don't have any way to help keep the waistband up. So those are just a couple reasons why I don't tend to wear my Wonder Unders running unless I'm wearing a jacket with a pocket. The Pace Rival crop is kind of it's the same fabric as the Wonder Under, so it's the full-on Luxtreme. Very high performance, very sweat wicking. I imagine that they probably won't wear down and pill a ton because they're such a nice fabric. And I don't know what it is, I almost prefer the tight Luxtreme sensation to the almost like naked New Lux. Don't get me wrong, I love the Fast and Freeze, but if the Pace Rival crop, I think they're phasing it out. If it was still in production and they had full length ones especially, I would buy tons of them. They're amazing. I really, really like them for running. They have like a nice ventilated patch on the back of the calf, which I think is intended to be on the back of your knee so that, you know, you don't sweat too much on the back of your knees. But because I'm shorter, it hits the back of my calf instead, which is not a big deal. It's still nice to have a little bit of ventilation. Yeah, all in all, I'm really glad I purchased these. If they are still in the We Made Too Much section by the time I post this video, I will definitely link them because they're fantastic running leggings. If you're gonna wear the running leggings and you want to tie the little knot on the inside to make them tighter around your waistband, I highly recommend. They do not fall down that way. And I think I mentioned that in my Fast and Free leggings review. I talked about how they were kind of falling down. I've since started tying them and that is no longer a problem. That's a really good solution. However, be careful with how tight you tie the knot because it can be really difficult to untie it if you tighten it too much. So that's just one thing to keep in mind because that little elastic thing is so small. It's like such a small diameter. It can form a really tight knot and then it can be really hard to undo. So yeah. Those are my thoughts. I'm so glad I got these leggings, and I am also wearing these Wonder Unders today, and they're super comfy. I probably wouldn't run in these because I would be worried about like pilling between the legs. So yeah, I mean, I really like these too, and I think they look nice with like a solid color top, obviously when I'm not wearing a sweatshirt. But okay, enough rambling, and it's time to study. First things first, make a to-do list. Boom. My fridge is making a really weird sound. For some reason, the upstairs in my house right now is completely frigid. I woke up last night because it was so cold and I don't know what's going on, so I changed the temperature setting upstairs, and while I wait for it to get warm, I'm just gonna do my Anki reviews down here. And I have 94 cards to do today, so that's not too bad. Hi guys, so I am definitely struggling a little bit today. Just kind of finding it hard to get motivated. I basically spent all day in this room yesterday, and I think as kind of an overflow from that, I'm feeling very burnt out today. I still have one more lecture to get through, so I'm going to try and finish that up without any distractions. It's 2:18 right now, so I think we're still making good time. I also have to do my first aid notes still, and I want to work on my presentation as well as my lab document. I need to add page numbers in, which should be pretty quick, but I obviously still just don't want to do it. Yeah, I just spent a little bit of time like relaxing. I listened to a podcast while I vacuumed and did some chores, and now it's time to get back to work. Save me. Hey guys, so lectures are finished up. It's now 3 o'clock and I'm going to do the note cards from those lectures that I just watched. Hopefully there's not too many of them. Hey Hey guys, so just a little update. I ended up finishing my note cards for the lectures that I learned today, but I didn't really do anything else. I might still do my first aid notes for tonight, or I might push them off till tomorrow and just do extra tomorrow. But tomorrow I have a practice exam for OMM. It's a cumulative practice exam over everything that we've learned so far first year, so I think it's going to be hopefully useful for the actual final that is graded. So I'm going to continue this vlog till tomorrow so you guys will see a little bit of what an exam day in my life is like. So see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Today is day 18 of running every day, so we're going to get this run finished and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna have a productive school day because I really need it. Okay guys, so first things first is I have this practice test for our OMM written exam. That means that we have a test on the lecture material, and that is cumulative for the entire semester. So in order to help us out, they made a practice exam that's scheduled for this afternoon. So I'm gonna get organized for that first. I love Leopold.
This guy, I hate this villager. He's so weird.
I love him. I can agree with that one. Okay guys, so it's about 10 o'clock right now. Normally I would start watching lectures, but I'm honestly not really in the mood to do that right now, so I decided that I would catch up on some first aid while I listen to these streams. Normally I don't recommend doing this, but it kind of just makes it a little bit more bearable for me. I do know that I'm pretty bad at multitasking, so splitting my attention between the video and actually taking notes is probably not as efficient as it could be, but it's fine. I'll survive. I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna pause watching lecture and make myself some fried rice and then come back, watch lecture until I have my practice test at 1 o'clock. Haven't really prepared for this quiz at all because it's a practice quiz or a practice test, so I'm kind of using it as a determinant of how much I need to study for the actual test. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm just gonna chill out until it starts and hopefully we do well and we can get back to watching lecture soon after, because it's technically scheduled for 2 hours, but there's only 60 questions on it, so should be fine. Also, don't worry about this. I just keep biting my lip when I'm focusing. It's such a bad habit. Okay, that sucked. Oops, that was really hard. I guess it's kind of my own fault because I haven't really been paying as much attention to OMM as I probably should have been, so that definitely means that I'm gonna have to put some work in for the final. I'm gonna give myself an hour-long break here, and then at 3:30 I'm going to start making my guide for my primary care skills course. So whenever we have an assessment like an SP or an OSCE, I will always make myself a guide, and usually I just build off of an old one, but because ours is virtual now, I think I'm gonna make an entirely new one based on the criteria that we have for our virtual OSCE. But first it's break time, because man, that was rough. Hey guys, so I changed course a little bit here. I think the last thing I said was that I was going to work on my primary care skills document, but I decided that I very much did not want to do that, so I figured I would get through all my lectures so that way tomorrow I have nothing to do except the primary care skills document, the OMM document, and working on first aid, because technically there are 5 lectures scheduled for tomorrow morning and afternoon, and so instead of doing those all day tomorrow, I'm doing them now so that I can spend more time on other stuff later. Sometimes I mix around things like that based on what I really feel like doing that day. So now I am just trying to grind through the new note cards for the topics that I just learned today. There's like 110 of them, I think, or around like over 100 definitely, but I'm just trying to get through those, and like usually throw on some Animal Crossing streams in the background, like villager hunting and stuff. Once med school's over and once I like spend a lot more time on my Animal Crossing town, I might actually make a village tour video or like an island tour video for Animal Crossing because I love that game so much. It is seriously so much fun. But yeah, it's kind of hard to record your screen on the Switch without screen capture software and hardware, so we'll see. Maybe I'll give you like just kind of a little overview, but obviously none of that can happen until I am done with med school in June, so wishful thinking. So I literally only have like 30 cards left, but I just physically and mentally cannot make myself do this anymore, so we're gonna stop for now. It's about 7 o'clock and I might be done. I might do more after dinner, I'm not sure, but I just can't look at this anymore. Okay guys, so I just got a couple more things in the mail, so I wanted to show them to you before I ended up this vlog. So the first thing is actually my mom got a pair of Fig scrubs, and I had a couple pairs of Fig scrub pants already from working in physical therapy, so I think I'm gonna make an entire dedicated Figs review video. Today I got a couple things in the mail. The first were these bike shorts from Victoria's Secret. They're just a cotton bike short, they're not a athletic material, and I really just got them for lounging. I'm not optimistic about the squat proofness. Yeah, this gets like a 6 out of 10. These are in a size medium. It has that elastic at the top that I'm not super keen on if I'm just wearing the shorts for lounging. These are okay. So I have 2 more coming in the mail that shipped in a separate package. They're a softer material, so I'm looking forward to getting those. But then this top is the same as the beige New Love corded sweater that I've been wearing literally every day. I really enjoy like kind of loosely rolling back the sleeves and making it like a cute slouchy look. So a little update on my other one. I did get a small snag here on the arm. So I think just based on the way the fabric is woven, it is very snag proof. So if you're someone who has a lot of pets, I might not recommend this. For me, it's so incredibly comfortable. It's absolutely worth it. Sorry, I got cut off by a phone call, but it reminds me of those super overpriced corded sweatshirts that have like university logos on them or sorority logos. And I tried one of those on at my undergrad university that was like $70, and it was like the itchiest, most awful fabric I think I've ever put on my body my entire life. And this is basically the exact same style but with an actually soft fabric. So I got it in this sage green in a size small. I also got it in this charcoal gray color in a size extra small because I saw a girl on one of the reviews wearing it with a vest. I thought, hold on, I have a vest. I saw a girl wearing a look kind of like this, and I figured that the size small might be a little bit too big to stick under the vest, so even the extra small is decently oversized. Like I can pull it down basically all the way to the ends of these shorts, which is kind of crazy. But I love these sweaters. I cannot recommend them enough. If you can find them on sale when American Eagle has sales, I definitely recommend. Watch out for the snagging with these fibers. Okay, I'm sweating. As you can see, I'm absolutely that psychopath who buys everything that they like in different colors. Why have a diverse wardrobe when you can have a functional one? Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna head off for the night. If you enjoyed what you saw today, if you could subscribe and like the video, it would mean so much to me. Comment down below and let me know how your semester is going. Are you an undergrad and are you already finished? Or are you a med student and you are scrambling like me right now? Like I said, I'm gonna do that Figs review, so keep an eye out for that. That'll probably be my next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!